Hey there, Papa's Posse. Don't forget about that QR code. Take you to my eBay, YouTube, and Instagram page. Welcome back, everyone. Once again, it's time for Papa's Comic Books, Coffee, and more. Well, welcome back, Papa's Posse. You know it's time for the coffee and the comic books and more. Today we have One Tiny Turtle. It's a scholastic book by Nicola Davies and Jane Chapman, copyright 2001. Now, before we begin, don't forget, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Let's see what's going on with One Tiny Turtle. One tiny turtle. Sea turtles are related to tortoises and terrapins. They are all reptiles. Sea turtles are great wanderers, traveling thousands of miles each year, often far from land. This makes them difficult to study, so scientists are only just beginning to find out about their mysterious lives. There are 7 species of sea turtles. This book is about the loggerhead turtle. Loggerheads live in the seas all over the world. Far, far out to sea, land is only a memory. An empty sky touches the water. Just beneath the surface is a tangle of weed and driftwood where tiny creatures cling. This is the nursery of a sea turtle. Passing in a boat, you might not notice Turtle, not much bigger than a bottle top. She hides in the green shadows. She's a baby, so her shell is soft as old leather. Just a little fish bite could rip it open. But the turtle is safe in her world of weed and snaps her beak on tiny crabs and shrimps. Turtles have shells that cover their backs and shells that cover their stomachs. The shells are made from bony plates that get bigger and harder as the turtle grows. The turtle swims around, flapping her long front flippers like wings. She is flying underwater. She pokes her pink pinpricked nostrils through the silver surface to take a quick breath. So fast, blink, and you'd miss it. First breath underwater, but turtles are reptiles and need to come up to the surface for air. They do this every 4 to 5 minutes when they are active. When they are asleep, they can stay underwater for hours. Then she's gone, diving down into her secret life again. For 3 or 4 years, maybe more, the turtle rides out the storms and floats through the hot calms. Steadily, she outgrows her nursery. Nobody sees her leave, but when you look for her, she has vanished all the same. A year or 2 later, she turns up close to land, bigger than a dinner plate now. She's not a fish snack anymore. Her shell is hard as armor. Her head is tough as a helmet. She's grown into her name, Loggerhead. She has come to eat crabs. Millions swim up from deep water to breed in the shallows. Their shells crack as easily as hens' eggs in heavy jaws. But in a week, the feast is over and Loggerhead disappears again. Loggerhead wanders far and wide in search of food. In summer to cool seaweed jungles where she finds juicy clams and shoals of shrimp. And in winter, the turquoise lagoons, warm as bath, where she can munch among corals. Loggerhead may travel thousands of miles, but she leaves no trace or track for you to follow. Only good luck will catch you a glimpse of her. For 30 years you might not find her. Then one summer night she arrives on the beach where she was born. She was found her way here, sensing north and south like a compass needle. Feeling the current and the warmth of the waves, she remembers the taste of the water here and the sound of the surf. Male turtles wait just off the nesting beaches. They mate with the females, and the females come ashore to lay eggs. Oh, is she crying? Loggerhead has grown in her wandering years. She's big as a barrel now, floating in the sea. She weighs nothing, but on land she's heavier than a man. So her every flipper step is a struggle, and her eyes stream with salty tears, which help keep them free of sand. Coming ashore is very risky for sea turtles. They can easily overheat and die. so they only nest at night or in cool weather. Then they get back to the sea as soon as possible. Loggerhead makes her nest where the sea won't reach. Scooping carefully with her hind flippers, she makes a deep hole. Inside, she lays her eggs, like 100 squiggly ping pong balls, after which she covers them with sand to hide her nest from hungry mouths. The loggerhead is gone again, back to her secret life. There she goes. Left behind under the sand, her eggs stay deep and safe. Baby turtles grow inside. Females stay close to their nesting beach for several months. In that time, they usually make at least 4 nests, and sometimes as many as 10. And before the summer's over, they wriggle from their shells. Turtle eggs in warm sand can be ready to hatch in 6 weeks. If the sand is cool, they can take 3 weeks or longer. Above them on the beach, 100 eyes watch on the lookout for a meal, so the hatchlings wait until night. The horizon where the sea meets the sky tells the baby turtles which way to turn to get to the water. But streetlights and buildings next to the beach can confuse them and make them go the wrong way. Then they burst through the sand and skitter toward the sea. In the dark claws of beaks and grabbing paws miss only one young turtle. One day she'll remember this beach and come back. But now she dives under the waves and swims, swims and swims, out into the arms of the ocean, far, far out to sea. Land becomes a memory, waiting to wake in the head of a little turtle. And that was it. That was One Tiny Turtle by Nicolo Davis and Jane Chapman. Copyright 2001. It's a Scholastic book. Now, don't forget, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, okay? And as Papa and all the turtles always say,
that was easy.
Until next time, Papa is out.